Hey everybody, this is Dalton.
Yep.
Dalton is new to racing off-road. So I wanted to show him around and hopefully some of you guys can benefit on what you can expect from your first race. So the first thing you're gonna need to do is registration. So you need to bring your helmet for that here.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter what number's on the bike. This is what they go off of when they're doing scoring. Even if your number does match that, that's great. But this is what they use as like absolute reference.
Okay.
And then this guy right here on the back, that is your row that you line up on. Okay, so over here is our start line. These stakes that are up here, those correspond with the number that's on the back of your helmet. It's a dead engine start. 30 seconds will be one gesture, then it'll be 10 seconds. They're announcing it too.
Okay.
10 seconds. In 10 seconds, be ready. It could go sooner than 10 seconds.
Okay.
At 10 seconds, you're just kind of adrenaline spike through the roof.
Oh yeah.
Time is moving super slow. And then he'll have a flag on the ground and then he'll wave the flag.
And then take
kick
off.
and go.
Awesome.
Yep. And then it's just game on, right?
Game on. Yep.
Once the race starts, just keep going until they tell you to stop. That's all there is.
Just give her the beans. Give her the beans.
First impressions, what are your thoughts so far?
It seems very awesome, very well organized, and yeah, I like how you said, like everybody's kind of like a big family here. Practice in the morning, 7 o'clock.
Is it at 7?
I think it's 7 to 8:15.
Too early for me.
Yeah. Getting them up's gonna be a hassle.
You're probably not gonna sleep tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's cool, man. Well, I'll see you in the morning.
That'll work.
Rain is on the way. So that's fun. And with any luck, it'll miss us all. Not gonna hold my breath though.
How you doing so far?
Got a pump going.
Yeah?
But it's good.
That's so bad. The dirt is so insane right now. It's so good.
It's very technical, but it's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty fun right now, for sure. Yeah, that's really good. On a practice lap, the track is unbelievable, unfortunately. And I say unfortunately because that's probably the best it will be all day long. We're scheduled to get some rain, quarter to more. It could be okay. It could be less than okay, but at least I got an awesome lap this morning. Had to get up early for it, but it was absolutely worth it. Super stoked on that, and I think Dalton had a good time too. So I'm excited to spend the day with him and kind of shepherd him through the day. So we can video the video guy videoing the video guy. Here we have a FaceTimer in the wild, shooting a TikTok.
That was perfect.
I want to say hi to our people in an igloo, our Eskimos in here. You got your parka and everything going on? You're ready to go.
We're ready to stay dry.
What's it like in there?
It's cozy.
Does it fog up?
Not yet.
Not yet.
We'll let you know. Starts raining. I'm not positive.
Thanks for doing what you're doing.
Well, no problem. Enjoy it.
You want me to look at you or the camera?
Camera's better.
Okay.
You can look deep into my eyes. I felt it in my soul.
I don't know. I'm just gonna look at you.
So, what are your expectations for today?
W. Track's fun. Tons of line choices.
Yeah.
Not as much traction as you think there'd be. So once it starts raining, it's gonna be real slick in the fields for sure.
Yep.
But awesome track. Best Great Plains yet.
What's your pro tip for the day?
There's gonna be sneaky lines out there. They're either gonna get sprung on you, or you're gonna spring them.
Spring or get sprung.
Yeah, spring or get sprung. So
yeah.
that's the pro tip. Spring or get sprung.
Expectations for the day?
Probably gonna want to lose my rear brakes a few times.
That is an expectation, maybe not a positive one.
No, absolutely not. Maybe my clutch too.
Pro tip of the day, what do you got?
Look far down the trail on this one. This is key because like there's so many things that I literally hit the lap before and then missed just because I wasn't looking far enough down. I feel like you got to pay less attention to your riding and more attention to where you're going on this track.
My expectations for the day are to get out front and just lead and have a smile on my face when I do it.
I would imagine it's hard to not smile when you're out front leading.
Especially on this track, it is very, very fast and roll speed friendly. So whoever's got the best cornering technique and is fastest through the corners is probably going to end up on top.
Lots of creative lines if you don't mind taking a limb to the face.
Yeah. Pro tip of the day: don't drown your bike in the pond jump like I almost did, don't drown it in the creek, I guess.
So don't drown.
Yeah, don't go in the water.
Don't go in the water. All right.
Yeah.
Good luck today.
Thank you.
Just like the battle up front, dirt should be good. Hopefully the rain doesn't make it too slick, but it'll be good. No dust, so that's what I like.
Yeah. Pro tip of the day, what do you got?
And outside, inside in the fields.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
Find the flow.
Yeah, find the flow.
Nice.
Expectation, I haven't raced off-road in like 6 years, so I'll kind of just go out there and see what I can do.
Pro tip of the day, what do you got?
Probably just watch out for trees and some of the back sections and probably just charge into a lot of the corners.
Cool. Well, good luck today.
Yep, thank you.
Mostly here just to have fun. Been doing the racing thing for a long time, and it's now I'm just in the fun days, but usually when I have fun I do good, so looking forward to it.
What do you think? Did you race the first round?
I did race the first round, yeah.
What do you think of the series?
So far it's great. I was very impressed at the first round. Just organized, professional. Haven't been to a local race in a long time that, every race started on time. There was no flaws, so I was impressed.
Awesome. Pro tip of the day, what do you got?
Stay off the ground. I think it's going to be a little slippery.
I think that's effective for everybody. So, good. Thank you, guys. Good luck today.
I'm thrilled. My adrenaline is pumping.
Don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Heart beats up.
Yeah, my adrenaline's going through the roof right now. I can't wait. I'm super thrilled.
Awesome. Let me pray for you real quick. Dear Father, Lord, I thank you for bringing Dalton here today. Lord, I pray that you keep him safe here on the bike, and Lord, that you would help him to find the right line, stay out of issues, Lord, that you protect him and guide him. All right, race your own race, race the track, not everyone else. Race just started and the rain came right after it started, so I'm kind of hunkered down underneath the cedar tree trying to stay dry while I'm waiting on Dad and Dalton to come through, trying to get a few clips on them before I get myself ready to go race. But who knows what the track will bring. Half the track's got some really great sand. There's some spots that have some clay that's going to be a little bit slick, so we'll see how it goes. There's really nothing you can do about it. Really, the best thing you can do about a muddy track and the best way you can prepare yourself is to just have a good attitude. So that's the way I'm going to try to go into it. Have a good attitude and let the chips fall where they may. Yeah, go Hannah! It's our boy. Right on! Tell me about it.
It was muddy. It was muddy. You definitely had to pay a lot of attention. It was awesome. It was awesome though.
You had fun?
It was so fun.
Do it again?
I'd do it again. in a heartbeat.
For sure.
Even in these conditions, I'd do it again. It was definitely fun. Hit some deep ruts. You better get both tires in them ruts, or
Get cross-rutted.
Get cross-rutted, yeah.
Well, cool, man.
Yeah.
Did you paying attention to where you finished?
So I did 2 laps, and then at an hour 23, and I was like, I'm not gonna go again.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
So I just pulled off.
Yeah.
But 2 laps in an hour 23, first time in these conditions, I'll take it.
Yeah, that's right. Well, cool, man. Well, I'm glad you had fun, and I'll see you at the next one, right?
Yeah, I hope. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm in the van getting some things prepped, got my goggles prepped. It's raining out right now, so I've got a second set of goggles, second set of gloves ready to go in a bag, so that way I can hopefully get those when I'm pitting if I need them. Hopefully I don't need them. I don't really like changing gloves, having to stop and do that, but it does make you feel pretty good if you went from wet gloves to dry gloves. It's kind of a whole new energy, so I've got those on standby. But one of the things I wanted to show you is something I've been doing for a little while is taking these gloves. So these are like cotton gloves that they go underneath like rubber gloves for like food service and things like that, just to keep their hands from breaking out, absorb some of the sweat. And these ones are slightly too small. It's the biggest I can find on Amazon, or 10 pair for 20 bucks. I'm just cutting the fingertips off of these. And something I learned after the last race is to leave the thumb as long as possible. I cut the thumb off a little bit too short, and then I got a blister right where that was, which is weird because I don't normally get blisters in that spot. But I'm kind of working on keeping my elbows up and out, which wears a spot in a different part of your palm. If you're holding the bar straight, typically get more blisters here. If you're holding the bar like this, you get more blisters across the palm here and then across my thumb right here. So trying to work on technique to turn it like a screwdriver instead of just like this, so you have more control like this. But that's developing blisters in some new places. But I know some of you might think, hey, you just gotta ride more, you got baby hands, deal with it, suck it up. These could be valid points. I can't say I've tried everything, but I've tried just about everything, and I'm still trying things. So for right now, this remedy has worked the best in the past. And then something I'm trying this time is there's kind of this urban legend that some of the pro racers will glue the glove onto their hand. Now, I don't necessarily want to glue a glove, a motocross glove, onto my hand, but I'm gonna try today to actually glue this glove onto my hand, which should do the same purpose, right? If the glove is rubbing against this instead of onto my hand, this guy's acting as my buffer. So what I have is this Mueller pre-tape toughener. So this is for like if you're gonna use athletic tape, this goes under there to make it stickier and last longer. Which, by the way, I have done the athletic tape method. It kind of helps, but after a little while, my hands start sweating and then the tape kind of moves off. So I've tried that a couple times. It does feel like it works, but with the length of time that I'm racing, it ends up getting wadded up. And I think that even this would help that, but I'm gonna skip the athletic tape today, go with something that I know, and then also throw in another variable just because you're always supposed to try new things on race day. So I'm actually gonna spray some of this on my hands, put the glove on, and then put my motocross gloves over the top of them, and hopefully that works. I'll let you know if it does. If you guys have other suggestions, leave them down below. I will get nice calluses, and then I'll ride again, and the calluses will just, I get like a blister under that callus, and then it just starts over again. So it's just like this constant cycle. Depending on how you hit the cycle, you might get lucky and hit the same callus twice, but it seems like every time I build up a callus, then just another one just destroys that callus, and you can't ever keep them in the hands. So I don't know if that's me. I don't know if any of you guys have that problem. Let me know. Let me know what you guys do. I'd love to hear it. We'll try this. I'll let you know what I think about it. Started out in my own fashion where I started out last, and think I only picked one guy off that I knew of. The rest of them I may have passed here and there, or they just dropped out. The race, man, it went away. I don't know if it was the worst mud I've been in. It probably wasn't the most miserable, but it wasn't great. There was definitely some ruts that developed. They got pretty deep, and the things that I'd say were a positive is that it wasn't bottomless. So even in the places that did get some big ruts, they didn't just sink the bike and just. So I don't think I ever really saw any bikes that were completely stuck, and so that was good. But didn't have my best race, but I didn't have my worst race. There were actually parts of it that I enjoyed, especially early on. It was slick for sure, but never bottomless, and that was great. With how much moisture there was, any other place would have just had bikes buried in it. So that was good. It did develop some ruts and at times felt like slot car racing, but overall not terrible. And that's not to belittle it. It was difficult.
Let's go, buddy. You got it. Sorry.
hang up. My balance. 1, 2. Thanks, Doug. Yes, please. Sorry. Did you leave us the first time I've been on the ground today?
The first lap, the track was decent. Second lap, track was actually, in some spots, pretty fun. By the time third lap rolled around, man, it was gone. And I actually made it through the third lap without having to put the bike down. One of the last corners in the pro pits, I put the bike down and saved my gloves.
I don't know yet.
That was kind of the first of many.
I don't need anything.
I went in there after that, just stopped at my pit stop.
Nah.
I didn't take any gas. I planned on
I
just
still got 40 minutes to check her.
calling it a day, but
that lap it deteriorated. Huh? That lap it went away. It wasn't too bad. I mean, it was bearable before that. It's got 2 laps left in this race, not 1. Keep either making or getting phone calls. And I got a phone call right before that big uphill and messed up on the uphill. I was like, are you kidding me?
Incoming call, bro.
I think I'll probably pop through and call it.
Yeah, I don't think there's much.
Nothing to gain.
I sit there for a few minutes, kind of try to get my wits about me, and then decide, okay, I'm just going to pull through the scoring trailer and call it a day. And I got right there before I was like, I don't think I can call it yet. Went through the scoring chute in 6th. I thought, well, it's time we needed to go ahead and just keep going, and did one more lap just for the pride of it, I guess.
Save that. Just gonna hang out here for a second. A paddle tire on. Oh boy. Right in the mud. Hey, we got Supercross on tonight. That's something to look forward to when we get out of this mess. Wait to see a turtle crawling down the trail or something past me.
I never would claim that I'm a good mud rider anyways. I think I actually did learn some stuff while I was riding in the mud, just kind of trusting the bike to slide, but not overcorrect it and things like that. And
choosing some better lines where you go from outside to inside and try to cross over some of those nasty ruts. Because if you picked a rut and it was the wrong rut, you'd be in it for 50 yards.
Oh, geez. Oh, gosh. Took me over the board. Yeah! Oh, that was unfortunate. Give me the checker! Okay, thank you. Love you guys.
I don't know if I would have lost any positions, but I didn't gain any. I also didn't quit. Took the checker flag. I was happy about that. Live to race another day. We'll see what the damage on the bike is once I get it cleaned up. I have a pretty good feeling I don't have any front brake pads. Not a bad race weekend. I think an improvement over last weekend. My hands did great. The glue trick, as far as I know, did pretty great. We'll see what that's like out on dry race, but my gloves were soaked, so if there was an opportunity to have blisters, it probably would have been today. It was fun having Dalton around and getting to bring a new rider in and kind of show them the ropes, and to feed off of their excitement for racing for the first time kind of throws me back to whenever I was first racing. So it's pretty cool to bring someone new along, and I hope he got a lot out of it. I think he had a good time. It may not have been a best first race for anybody to have, just with all the mud and all that stuff, but it was cool to have him along. I'm excited to kind of show you guys what his experience was like, and hopefully some of you guys out there who haven't raced a cross-country race before or have never raced any kind of race before will see that and be like, oh, I can do that. That looks like fun, and be able to answer some of those questions for you. Well, that's all for this race recap. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you at the next one.